Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. I can't stand it. Out of order way you move it, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, ooh, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move it, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop.
Well, guys, welcome back. Word of mouth. We had a day off. We took a couple days off here. It's probably smart for me to do. I'm hurting a bit. No more painkillers. Just living the dream. And I can't hit the ball very hard today. So, like I said, we're going to have a short stream tonight, but we got a couple good things to talk about. We're going to play Bear Lodge right here. I got a couple invites that I've got 2 days on, and I'm going to knock those out and play a couple events, and then we'll call it a day. But what I want to talk about today is the updates coming, guys. Now, I got to say, I was a little put off by the way that was done. Now, naturally, our first line of defense on something like that would be Kevin, and everybody will bitch at Kevin because he's the face of social media for him. The problem is Kevin didn't get this before it went out. And so there was no way for him to preemptively strike and tell everybody about it. Now, based off of feedback and some internal ideas, it's not going to be the way that schedule lined up. That schedule is going to change, so don't take too much to it. To my understanding, we're going to have 4 courses released right on ship day. And then about a month later, one of the remastered courses. A month after that, you'll have the 5th course. And then down the line as they move through. Now, obviously, those are tentative dates that we're talking about there. But those tentative dates are probably going to be what comes out. Okay? I think I'm pretty right on with this. But be aware that this is the model moving forward. I don't think it was a good way that the model went right now. After we haven't had new courses in 2 years, we're going to time delay them. That doesn't sit as well with me. But the good news is, if we do have another 2 years happen again, we're going to have it spread out, so we will have had new courses during that time. So that's a plus. Hey, Jay. Hey, Gateway. How you doing, bud? It sounds like it's going to be 4 to start, then one of the remastered ones. One of the remastered ones, I'm not going to say which one, because it wasn't set in stone yet, but I like it. Hey, Austin, how you doing, sir? Now, the other thing, we got to make sure, Austin, you're going to play in the handicap tournament again, right? So we got to get you guys, we got to get some more signups on that. I think we're at like 105, I think, and that's without updating it today. And I definitely did get a few through. But we got to get that one too. I want to get that thing rolling like by next Monday and then have it majoritarily finished. Was that a word? Have the majority of it finished by the time the courses come out, beginning of June. Well, the biggest thing I get, God damn, I guess I'm really bad right now. The biggest thing that you got to do right away is send a friend request in the app. The first name is Tournament, the last name is Director. Now, I will laugh at you if you do send me, there's no player name like that. And then I look and you didn't know how to spell Tournament, or you missed a letter in Director. Yeah, guys, I am no good right now. I'm having a real hard time even getting the ball up to 142, which is like normally just to swing my arm normal speed. And now I got to lay into it. Hi, Billy. Hi, Mike. Like, that felt like everything I had almost. And that's not good, but it works out. Luckily, we don't need to kill it too much on this course, except for one hole. I'm going to say this week's event, too, does not help me at all. Because 90% of the shots on that course are hammer the ball as hard as you can. And that is not helping me whatsoever. Wow, that's first cut. Thank you. Whew. I just got no touch. Like, this is honestly, the last 3 days have been the worst I felt through the surgery, to be quite frank. It's just I'm not feeling solid at all. But it seems all muscular, though, so it's just trying my body adjusting to the surgery, but it is no comfort there at all. I mean, I'm actually almost scared of taking the brace off and living life normally. But, yeah, so if you guys are in, make sure you get a friend request out to Tournament Director. That's going to be who's sending all the invites. Now, luckily, I got Jill manning the phones on that line, so that's good. She's been doing all the updating of the spreadsheets and shit. I love it. So, God, that's not a good shot. I got to cut that. Let's see if we can make it difficult. Not even close, guys. I just don't have any sauce. I don't have any sauce in it right now. That's okay. We'll just keep dumping money. I've been dumping money out of my player account this last week like it's going out of style. Now, are we ready? Who's ready? These courses got to come, man. I got to say, I think we're all hitting that pain point of being a little bit bored with it. The funny thing is, gameplay is up, which is crazy to me. I don't understand it. Dude. What's up, Neil? How you doing, sir? What was I going to look at? Whew. Now, if you guys weren't into the new one yet, and you didn't see the original post, you might not know all of the rules. And it's no rules for you playing. That doesn't change anything. But what my goal is on the second one is I want to get a more even top to bottom turnout. Like, I want to see guys with a 10 handicap, 15, 20, 25, 30. I want to see all of those. That would be a perfect final six for me. So what I did was we're going to lock handicaps at the beginning. Now, that's one of my least favorite things to do, but it would be untenable to do the rest of this any other way. Well, it's not cheaper, Justin. They're just giving a less cost. No, I don't think there'll be more cost. Now, there is one part of this equation that will have to change. Before the courses, the time-gated courses were always based off of you had to be an online subscriber. So I think that's where you're going to see the uptick. You're going to have to be a subscriber for online play to get the future updates. So really, then, you're telling people that our updates are $500 a year. Now, if you're smart and you knew this, you could always just sign up for 1 month and then quit after the course is released. But with it going all the time, that's almost nonsense to do it. How am I feeling, Neil? Not feeling my best, dude. It's been hurting. And no, I don't think there'll be extra charges. Hi, Adam. How you doing, buddy? Thanks, Jason. How you doing, sir? Ah, there we go. That's a sign up right now. I heard it. My Outlook pinged. So this is the first thing I've used on my business account. And I'm kind of curious if I start seeing a whole bunch of fucking spam coming to it now. I know that somewhere my phone number's online because all of a sudden, after I did the post for the next tournament, I'm getting 15 text spam messages a day. So that's kind of shitty. But I guess that's the. I mean, you got priorities. If being totally secure and offline and air gap from everything is your thing, then you got to do that. Mine's got to go the other way. All right, this is the bad look. Oh, that's... Now it's the really bad look. This is something interesting to look at. Hitting full C2s. You saw that thing turn pretty darn good. But I lost all of my distance. That's what's going to happen when you hit a full C. You can get it to turn pretty fucking good as long as you're not aiming directly out of bunkers and rough. But if I would have hit a full C3, the ball would have looked like I didn't hook it at all. It's up to fade on in my room. Oh. Wow, thought I canned that. 40 buck, Kevin. It's double a limb. If you go through the word of mouth on Facebook, you'll see the post there. It's double a limb. Now back to it. Sorry. Handicapped is going to be like this. All right. So each course will have a designated percentage behind it, and I might get these wrong, but 60% of your handicap for Baja, 70% for Hidden Temple, 80% for Pine, Anse, and Forest, and then 90% for Tropical and Monte. So they're going to change. Now, the reason I did that is Tropical and Monte had maybe the higher handicap won almost every match in that regard. So whoever is getting strokes lost. Now, if it was within a stroke, then no, that wasn't true. But none of the top guys lost on those two courses. So, and it wasn't even close. It was a slaughter on most of them. So I'm basically trying to get a little bit of a slope rating incorporated here. To be quite honest, Justin, it shouldn't matter. IT should not be prioritizing them for it. And Chad, not my best, but I'm getting there. Justin, I don't know how to play that. Thanks, Rhino. That's awesome. Yeah, I got nothing. That's not good. But it's not their responsibility to prioritize for them. Now, here's the problem, though. They wanted to be a part of the tournaments completely. Love you too, Rhino. They wanted to be a part of it, you know, helping and partnering out. So, obviously, there's going to be ways to do this. Like, you'll rotate out. Like, you'll have 5 courses that'll rotate when the new ones come in. Something like that. But that doesn't have to be the necessity. I mean, shit, I didn't mean to pick this. Oh, well, we'll play it. Yeah, and then the other thing I did was, Kevin, on this one, the max handicap went from 29 to 29.5. That's a big one. Now, I would have had it at 29.5 the last tournament, but the old tee boxes were the start of that. And we all know the old tee boxes on those are about a stroke or two harder score-wise, maybe not skill-wise, but so that's the other part. There'll still be an 0-2 tournament, which is going on right now. And if anybody is in the 0-2 and they see that one of those games is completed, the way I had to sign I put myself into the contest too, just in case one of the people didn't accept. We didn't have to wait a whole week for it to happen. Now I can just accept and go ahead. Yeah, the handicap's going to be set at the beginning, Justin. I don't know, Eric. It's still too early to tell. I'll have great days and bad days, but I think there's something definitely else wrong. But I know this was absolutely needed to get fixed. So my Golden Tee game is really suffering. I'm getting killed playing lately. It just hurts. I probably shouldn't be is the key, but I am. But we'll see. It's getting there. Yeah. There's still something else wrong, but I like the whole not being able to eat stuff very easily. I'm losing more weight. Like, I'm in the 220s now. This is weird. Wow. Comes and goes, Eric. It comes and goes. So we'll see. Part of the problem was right after the surgery, they pumped you pretty sure. Well, Kevin, it's pretty wide open. So if somebody needs some extra time, I'm going to set them all to 3 and 3. If one of the people in the match says they can't do it in 3 days, it's not a big deal whatsoever, because there's so many matches going that if 2 people slow it down by a couple of days, it's not too bad. All right, I'll play it. We'll play it right now. Silence of mine. Left hand meet your face. Yeah, but so Kevin, it's going to be set to 3 days to accept, 3 days to expire. But if you let me know that, hey, I'm going to be out of town for 10 days, awesome. We'll get you as close as we can before you leave, and then it doesn't slow it down. Oh, I'll be in St. Louis. I'll be playing in St. Louis. That's not a problem. The one that is hesitant for me that I could maybe make is Florida. Dude, it's just I don't want to fly and sleep in an uncomfortable bed or a bed that's not mine. All those little things that go along with part of a tournament. The thing about St. Louis is that's a drive. Anytime, that's a drive. So I don't have to worry about that too bad. Even my thumbs are just horrid lately. I can't get shit going. Now, last night I slept without the brace on for the first time, and it felt great. I slept like a baby. The problem is, yeah, I think my best time, I made it to Expo Center in Kansas City in 3 flat, that was bad. I should have gone to jail for how fast we were driving. But, yeah, it's about 3.5. I don't think, fuck you. Like that. How do I not hit that hard enough? It's just starting to it's getting really frustrating playing because I'm not, shit that I would never miss, I miss it 3 times now. And it kills any forward momentum. Oh, I woke up and you could tell that my body, the thing has been compensating for a lot of muscles. Dude, I had so much muscle pain today when I woke up. Like screaming, shit, like felt like everything was pulled. It wasn't anything bad. It just hurt like hell. Yay! Points. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I've been waking up feeling like I worked out for 15 hours yesterday, kind of thing. And it's always head and upper body. Like I would be working those at the gym anyway. Come on. So the brace should be coming off next week. It's 4 weeks on, 4 weeks no brace. Oh, and then here's another one, which is fucked up. So after I got done with the surgery, I was complaining because I thought I had an ear infection. Like, hey, this is... They looked into it. Oh, we don't see anything. Okay, cool. Then, like a week later, I wasn't hearing out of my right ear. I don't know. It'll get better on its own. I'm not worried about it. No, there's what? No soft. Well, this is actually pretty damn soft, surprisingly. Well, no. After the weeks are done, then it's done. I'm ready. They didn't even say any physical therapy. And I can understand, because really, it's just like, should just be like strengthening my neck. That's really it. It's just muscles got to compensate for what the spine was doing before. That's not too hard. Yeah, I mean, it's not even that... It's pretty simple of a surgery, to my understanding. I just saw another player had his done, too. And then also, Justin, along with the updates, we're probably going to be a week behind Legacy commercial. Nothing big. So shake 'em off. It's always dark, yeah. So, have you guys been playing the event? Let's take a look at that now. Now, this is weird, too. I haven't played an event since 10 p.m. yesterday, and I didn't have probably the first full. I believe that is still the right date for it. But it's actually, I mean, if you got a PGA machine, you're looking at my birthday of May 16th. Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm going much more than an hour tonight. Really got to start getting strengthened up here, because I'm not... This does not feel like a very good thing. I really just wanted to chime in and give you guys an update on the course release, and also give you guys an update on the word-of-mouth handicap tournament. Okay, something just jumped me. Did I just win something? There's no way. Oh, wow, sweet. The mega game on Monty. Oh, the mega game and the 6-man game on Monty. I got second and third, which is good. Yes, correct. New courses, all new courses will be released on PGA on the 16th, I believe is what I read. And that's understandable. That makes sense to me. Like, I can't believe people aren't. That's great. Yeah, this event, though, is just a body killer if you can't... You got to hammer the ball like 10 times during the round. Just stuff like that, man. I just can't get anything behind it. Yeah, I'm really not going to play many tonight. I just really need to get a check-in with you guys. I didn't come on Monday. But the goal is to get the handicap tournament going by this weekend. Dear God, don't do it. That's actually useful. No, they're getting the release 2 weeks prior. I believe that's... Like I said, that was not supposed to go out to the public consumption like that. And it's part of the problem with having 3 different divisions, commercial, home, and mobile, arcade, whatever you want to call it. Commercial, home, and mobile, because the different things for different people on. Wow, I got a full swing out of one. Good. That's been a problem. Not really. Guys, this is embarrassing. None of this feels right. I did not really watch it. I had gotten knocked out on all my brackets by then, and I just wasn't. Would rather watch shows with the wife. Yeah, we just finished Breaking Bad again. We're halfway through El Camino, and then we're going to probably jump on Better Call Saul. She didn't watch that with me. God, there is a benefit to having shows that you watch by yourself without your significant other, because now she's locked into all mine. Like Billions was mine before. Well, then she watched 2 episodes with me later. She's like, oh, I really like this. She's like, can we rewatch it? I was like, yeah. So we rewatched it again, but now I can't watch it when it comes on. I know, guys. These are seriously the serious first world problems here. I get it. Maybe we can find a way to fall apart. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Oh, I have to update one of these. I gotta look at the last tournament too. We're really close to down to the end, but we've got to get some of these updated. All right. Steven, did you and Gordy already play your match? All right, so Jason Waterfalls. All right, so he's got to play Puff. All right, I'll find it on here then. Oh, you had the... Oh, nice. You got them, Steven. Okay, good. I'm going to get these out, too. Well, I'm still here. All right, so we got that done. So Stephen Kramer, or Puff Daddy, will be having a match now. And so will you. Stephen, you'll get one here any second with Jason Elliott when I get these sent out. Well, I do, if I can't get challenged to update sometimes without refreshing the page. Why did I hit bite on that? That was a backspin shot. And here comes a chip over the edge. Oh, we stayed. We got it. All right, so we got Jason Elliott, Spencer George. I believe you get some solid money now. I'm not looking at the bracket too hard right now. We'll get them out. Payouts will come pretty quick afterwards. I also made I made a post with all the payouts as well. One of the things I did was I dropped the cash value down on the home edition. And that's mainly because it's hard to adjust the pot size for me adding a home edition to it. I'm not doing it out of the goodness of my heart. I'd like to get a return on it a little bit, but when making it 2,000, that just changed the whole thing. Oh, okay, gotcha, Steven. Steven, make sure you send a friend request in the app to Tournament Director. I understand. I gotcha. But and it's for the same reason that we just did right now. I totally missed your guys' match results come through. So if I have it all with the account where it's not mixed in with my invites, it's going to make this so much easier to keep track of. Because one of my major problems is that if I would have a day or two where 100 invites would close. Because it would be, I mean, you'd have 40 from the tournament close, then I'd have 30 close myself. So it was like, I can't find anything in the app. The way it searches, you have to do resets, but it only does your last 50. Then you got to go by dates and time. It's pretty bad. Oh, playing pretty bad, but we'll keep it going. Ooh, that's a poke. But until we get these new courses, maybe I'll be able to give you guys some teasers here when they come, or maybe see a whole course laid out. Okay, so that was cool because that hit the cliff bounce. That's actually, so if you guys notice, between any snow and fairway, there's always like a little line there that says cliff, right? And we know cliff is fairway. That actually just bounced off that part. This is going to be my first one I finished today, which is crazy. No, I might not. You're getting a full set and then some, but it's not going to come as 5 packaged as once. It's looking like it's going to be 4, so. And then you'll get the remastered course slightly after. I don't have the update yet, no. I should have it soon to start testing it. Hence a real beta. Oh, we got a fun one here. This is drivable. I fucking didn't hit it far enough. Stop, stop, stop. All right, we'll take that. I can't chip. I have 0 touch. I don't have any. It's like all of that field is totally gone now, and it sucks. At least that's the plan. We still need to figure out. We haven't once figured out a way to have my machine switch from test server to regular server. There might be some more parts I have to install or add some kind of perfect switcher type alignment to it. Hopefully, we get a way that I can just switch hard drives out, which would be nice. Ben. The only problem I have with Tony La Russa is that it caused Ozzie Guillen to not get the job. It came down to him, and it came down to if La Russa was taking it, then he was taking it. If not, they were going to hire Guillen. And I love Guillen as a baseball guy. And I love him. He's hilarious. He's just hilarious. He would have been a good fit. Again. But he's fine. I can't believe we were able to get A.J. Pollock for the shell of a human being that Craig Kimbrell rose for us after we traded for him. Now, we all keep talking about the Will Smith smack, right? Dude, what people aren't recognizing here, his daughter Willow is a fucking amazing artist, dude. Her music is spot on fun. Yeah, he's old and curmudgeon-y, but we have a really young team with a really good clubhouse that he's not hurting it at all. It's a good mix of young and old together. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, but baseball, who is not... I'm very excited right now. Very excited. This is probably the most optimistic I've been of a World Series in a long time. Yeah, we got some holes, but I have no doubt we start going after them at the trade deadline. Watch out for them to strike out all of the time, dude. Signing Baez for your team was bad. I don't. That one didn't make any sense to me. The one that, but I will say one of my sleepers of the year. I don't even know if you call him a sleep, but Akil Baddoo, I think it's going to be a beast. Wow, yeah, that is Austin, right? For is Tampa Bay's guy? Austin Meadows is solid. I mean, he's a solid 3, 4, 5 hitter. I mean, but Baddoo though, Baddoo's been a guy drafted quite a bit this year. Now, have anybody noticed people on the boards asking about, like, trying to figure out, I know we've talked about it here, but trying to figure out what your shot, what miles per hour goes to the distance on the marker? Guys, I think it's such a terrible thing to do. One, because, honestly, knowing a total distance of a club means absolutely nothing. We really need to know how far it carries, right? That's it. I hope we all agree on that. Knowing where the ball's going to land when you hit it, everything else after that, you can make adjustments for with your shot. But without knowing that, so trying to figure out a number that goes to that, the only way you could tell where the marker is when the ball lands is by actually just doing the math and watching it where it lands. So is that even really useful? I don't think it's worth the time even to try to figure out. If you want to know things like, okay, so I know, oh yeah, I do agree. Torkelson's a beast. Now, Torkelson's your guy. I just downloaded the show 22. Hey, Chris, downloaded the show 22, and I didn't realize the Twins. I totally forgot. Like, oh, they got Correa. Oh, they had a couple of people on that team that they got Urshela. They've got Sanchez. I didn't realize the Twins made that many moves. I was a little bit baffled by it. And like I said, the guy I know of, Torkelson, is the one who I know most about, and he seems like he's going to be the real deal too. And there it goes. Well, it was good that we could reach the grass on this shot today because there's no way to make this unless you get a lucky-ass one-hop from the other side, from the snow. Zombie. I had no idea the regular season start. I mean, it starts tomorrow, guys. We're excited, right? Now, was it? I got a feeling he's going to be one that you're going to be paying for many decades to come. Rocky, you still got some talent up there. I mean, Plezak and Bieber are a pretty goddamn good one, too. Oh, sweet. It's not like a two slated game where we all have to watch two teams that we don't like. Generally, Yankees, Red Sox. But I got a feeling that you guys sell off the rest of those pieces that you've got this year. All you Guardians fans, yes, I did it. I changed your name for you. Oh! Yeah, that's true. Well, Bieber is not good. He's historically good if he stays healthy. I mean, a healthy him and a healthy DeGrom, to me, are probably the two best pitchers in the league. The problem is neither are healthy. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it earlier. They were real close. Well, Al and I were just talking about that right now, Chris. Okay. I think there's some sort of divisioning going on. I hadn't played an event game. I think I played. My last one was like 10 or 11 p.m. Central last night. I got in today, and I'm the only one in the tournaments except for Aljaz, which just doesn't make sense. I have to think more than those amount of games are closing. Did I build this? Yeah, have a good one, Eric. We'll see you soon, bud. Do you want more? Thousands of red-eye mice scratching at my door. Damn it. I wanted to hit the rough. I wanted to hit the fringe up there. Woo! My love and I. Hi, Rodney. I'm hurting a bit. We're getting better, though. Just, you know, old man shit. It's happening to all of us now, Rodney. Did I drink too much? Am I losing? But like I said, we're going to make this quick. I got a couple more in me. I'm going to try to go about an hour. It's really been what I've been wanting to do, from play an hour at most at once. Plus, I got MLB The Show up there. No, Sky Monkey, no, not at all. We have not started it yet. I'm still a couple short. Yeah, see, then why is Al and me in our own contests all of a sudden now? It's like we're getting sectioned off. Like, I haven't seen more than him and I in a contest, which made me think it had to be still open from earlier. Oh, my love, remind me. No, but go. But if you haven't yet, just to make sure you've got a friend request out to Tournament Director if you haven't already. Tournament being first name, last name being Director. No, that's fine, dude. As long as you're there, you're a regular viewer. I'm not worried about it. Like that. How do I miss that? I don't understand what I'm doing. Well, but there's an extra payout spot. So this is actually adding $1 on the payout. Adding $1 allowed them to pay out more spots. So it's actually better. But we'll go back. I'm building the course. Jesus Christ. I'm building the course as we speak. What did that hit? I'm not going to play this out. This is terrible. I'm too off already. Fuck it. But we're going to go back. We're going to have a week-long one next week, and it should be fun. I know a lot of you don't like the par 3s, but I'm making one that is the fucking easiest ones. Like, we're going to all be shooting 5 betters. Hopefully. You think that will be the norm off of events? It could not be. Generally, they go to the newest game mode and use that for it. But that'll be changing. Oh, no. Events are going to be the same as they always were, guys. This is just this X-Man invite. So what I was talking with Kevin about is doing a week where it's these kind, and then the next week doing one where it's a week long, and then just switching it off week by week. It seems like that would be better for everybody. Right. The payout, yeah, this week's is, honestly, this week is killing me, Frank. It's hurting me because it's a hammer shot most of the time. You got to hammer it. And it's killing me. I should not be doing that. Now, in the future, Justin, there's going to be all game modes like that. So when we get to 2022, expect more game modes, guys, that have prizes behind it. I think they're recognizing we all like to play for money. We play a lot more if there's money on the line. Guaranteed. I'd still love for them to try my idea of combining things, like have your commercial closest to the pin match up with closest to the pin with that we play here. And with something like that, very nice YouTube edition. Shit if I know, man. That one I haven't heard about. It still makes absolutely 0 sense why it is not there. That is free money. I don't know about you guys, but I would treat this like I was a medic on the battlefield, and everything is going to be judged off of triage, right? You're doing battlefield triage. This mode makes us money. Why don't we move this on to the home edition that isn't making us as much money right now? Fucking genius idea, Adam. There we go. It just doesn't make sense. Like, okay, I hate Money Shot, and even if it was added to the home edition, I probably would rarely play it. But there's no reason that shouldn't be at home. 0 reason. There's no reason that shouldn't be here. Oh, God! I hate when players tap off the tee after hitting a hole-in-one and closest to the pin. Dude, you do realize they get 2 extra games in an hour that way, right? Yeah, but I hate it. What? We want to change the game mode so they don't do that. What? It just doesn't... That kind of stuff just never made sense to me. One of the things that the biggest misses, I think, besides for not advertising Tommy Tuesday when they paid out $1.4 million, is that they never made... there's a new game mode coming. I don't know if it'll be in 22 or 23 or halfway through 22, but it's something that I suggested a long time ago and kind of harped on it a bit. Now Adam's trying to take credit and changing the name. I didn't give a name for it, but since he's naming it, he's calling it his idea. And I'll fight him over that. I did have a good chat with Adam last night. I was like, sorry if you guys are getting shit on, but it's your own fault. He's like, dude, we're not getting shit on. Just because the 1% of people that play Golden Tee are on Facebook are pitching does not mean anybody else gives a shit. I kind of like, well, that's kind of true. But I'm getting tired of the disingenuous bitching about things. That it's always, and this might come off the wrong way, but we have a real problem with what I like to call banger entitlement. Dude. Okay, literally, there's a couple of other people, right? Yeah, Adam's been kind of swamped. But, okay, so in general, Al and I are the most affected by by credits on the home edition, right? And you've never heard me once talk about that being a problem. Because, look, it's a problem to me and only like 0.01% of the players on home edition. Why would they even give a fuck? They shouldn't. I'm one person that means nothing in the scheme of things. There's got to be more logic and reason based off of people's points that they're making. And it's funny because there's always something added on to the point to maybe get away from the fact that we're here. We're really only caring because we think we're going to make less money this way. But if you guys have an underlying sense of being able to read between the lines when you're looking at all these posts on Facebook and things, everybody's not dumb. Everybody knows the reason why people don't like a way they're doing things or do like a way, because it's going to affect their bottom line. That's really it. It's really it. Now, out of that, though, some of the points that people make in those, they can have some relevance, but in general, it's really that. It's what I call banger entitlement. Yeah, we did not have a story time with Adam. You wouldn't have liked it last night. His phone sounded like a fucking robot was getting kicked in the balls. So it was hard to talk to. In fact, I had to cut him off and go watch American Idol. I know American Idol's on Monday, but we didn't watch it Monday. So I was playing my catch-up game. Together. I will have to say, as much as streaming in the morning gets a different audience, no, I don't fucking know. Dude, we don't see... I don't care either way. Now, but see, again, I'm in a different perspective here. I think those of us that are bangers or things like that almost have a responsibility to be at tournaments. Like, I've really invested a big portion of my life into Golden Tee, and part of that is going to tournaments, not just scraping money out of the account to fill my player account up because, oh, wait, they're at a tournament, I'm going to play all day that day. Oh, that's not what... I mean, to be quite frank, tournaments are not a value add for most of us. They're not a value add. They're just a hell of a good time. And it's a good way to rate yourself against your opponents. Now, there's another part of the courses coming out when they are they just going to... What about world rankings? I didn't see anybody ask about how it's going to affect world rankings. Are we going to come up with a better system? I don't know. Got this far. But nonetheless, I mean, world rankings are not a really good, accurate representation of skill. I mean, to me, that would be like me saying, oh, JoJo's Handown's the best player in the world because he wins the daily the most. Well, but that mode isn't real life. They just take it to one of those is you and I. And really, Justin, if you're thinking about the mental aspect of it, if you're looking at the mental, I think we could seriously see a couple people stop coming because they don't think that. But and I'm going to call that going back to banger entitlement. Like people who are consistently losing matches to people who they feel they're better than. Now, like, dude, you're not better than them if they're beating you. It's that simple, buddy. All right, I got two more in me, I think. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I haven't looked at a world rankings in forever because I will play. Honestly, this month, probably the ones I'll play the most are all the invites there. All right, this is the hard setup. Now, we're at the back half of the plus sign there. Once you're this back tier, no wind with stouts is going to give enough. But see, that's the thing, you are. So, we're going to get this on the little strip here, hopefully. No fucking way. Well, this is a par now at best. Actually, could we get lucky? I think we can. I think we can stick this. Adam, if you're breaking into the 30s, you have every right to be in the top 30. I'm the top 50. I know it's gotten easier now to shoot in the 30s because it's still not an easy thing to do. Oh, yeah. It's always been about bragging rights. And it's a silly way of doing it for bragging rights because it's not... to me, world rankings are like the daily. It's not a really accurate representation of skill because you're getting unlimited amount of plays into it. I just don't think it's always a direct correlation. And I can give you examples on how that is. In 2016, when we first got Worlds back, the qualifier was done, to make it was done off of daily results. So it was like a FedEx point system based off of daily games. And there were people that were at the tournament that had no business being there that never broke 20 under in match play. I mean, it tells you that, A, either somebody else played for those people or they are such good repetition players that... Yeah, I get it, Justin, but you still... It's still not a one-time... No, I get it. And I know that the analogy isn't perfect. But I hope you do understand my point. Like, if I only had a chance to play 10 rounds in a month, and I get all the worst par setups on those, I can't do it. There you go. But I'll get an update on. I'll give you guys an update on all of the signups tomorrow once I get a chance to look at them. I might look at them tonight, but I might get a chance to look at it tonight. But Jill's involved a lot now. She likes doing it. She loves the data entry part of it. So we'll turn on a show down here. She'll sit down behind me on the couch, take the computer. She has the GT Caddy app on her phone, but tied to that tournament director name. She's going through, and every one of those invites that are there, she's adding to the list, and then going through PayPal and Venmo to see if there's a payment. It's actually a great system of me not having to do anything. I love it. I'm even going to teach her how to send out invites, too. So maybe with me, I am totally the ADD poster child. I'll start doing something else. I'll be doing it, and then I'll just walk away from it and start doing somebody else. Just like King would. Like, we're both in that same boat. We got awesome ideas. We get them started, and then we have a whole bunch of unfinished products. Oh. All right, we're in the back box. This is the worst setup in my mind. This hole becomes very hard. Now, I did something. Yeah. I'm going to try something different I've never tried before. I'm going to murder this to the left of the building and see if I can get up there from there. Oh, God, yeah. Was I playing stupid on this hole for a while? Dude, I don't think you understand the pimp game well enough then, Justin. If you think those guys do nothing... I can't even hit a straight fucking putt. Pimps start working hard, man. And real pimps don't cry. that you know better. I mean, you don't understand how hard it is that I have to work to get her down into the basement, then to get her to accept the computer that I'm laying on her lap. There's a lot more to it, Justin. No, I'm not going to leave it for her to do all the invites, so that's going to be a problem. We're trying this. This isn't going to get there, though. We're going to try it anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, good. In a bitterness, and I stood up with you. Had I known how to save. There we go. Adam's got it. Adam always coming through with the references. I don't know if it's a Naperville thing, Adam, that we always... Movie references are so big. Wait, you learned to dance like that, ironically? Just to make fun of people? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Not the same. But I love it, guys. You guys don't understand it, how nice it makes things. Look, I'm sure you guys have heard Brian Bernhardt talk about how his wife hates golden tea, right? My wife embraces it. Like, she embraces the fact that she's got all of you guys as friends without even knowing you. She embraces the fact of going to a tournament, not her as much, but going there, following the games, watching everything, laughing at the shenanigans. I tell you what, that kind of thing actually makes my life easier. It also doesn't make me fucking work harder or anything, though, which is a negative for her. But it'll come. One of the things I did talk with Adam about a bit was the EL, the licensing company, the licensing for the machines overseas. And he's like, dude, I don't know what it is, but since the pandemic, like, they've now started, like, trying to go backtrack and unlicense things more than they're licensing. Did I go wrong? I lost a friend. Did it, Adam? Yeah, it does, right? All right, I am making a double eagle here. This is a for certain. Here we go. It got that shit hop. Come on. So I had, well, it was supposed to be, it was either a fuchsia between 5 and 6 on the spine. I'm so terrible. But when they got in there, they did 5, 6, and 7, Mr. Pritchard. So I still don't know. I feel like it's going to be a bit better. The basic premise, though, for the doctor was like, look, I don't care how much better you feel now. We just stopped you from having way worse issues in the near future. So it was almost happenstance, but we're hoping that it gets me some feeling back. I mean, like, I don't get the dead arms and legs that I was getting all the time. But that might have to be, that might be something lumbar, and we're gonna look further into it after this is done healing, because they wouldn't put me in right away if that's the case, and see, because there's still some nerve issues that I have that are not explained so far. We're not able to explain why I've got no feeling. And then the cleaning out of part of it too, where the nerves come through on the side, that's the other part. All right, we're gonna get this one in. It was almost exploratory, Mr. Pritchard. So she said that she was going to go farther down the spine and see if there were any problems. Except right when they opened it up and got the tissue there, another disc just shot out, she said. She said they even took pictures of it. They called in their medical photographer because she'd never seen anything like it. Like, you get rid of the muscle tissue there and you're getting behind it, and then all of a sudden a disc goes shooting out. She said it was huge, too. And I got to see it, too. She said I can see the picture. But which means that in the next couple of months, it would have totally gone out and I would have been hurt. And knowing me, I wouldn't have done anything about it. You truly believe it was mandated? Oh yeah, it was absolutely 100% necessary. I don't know if it mandated is the word, but everything about it, like. Well, hi Adam, how you doing, buddy? You enjoying your snow in Chicago? We should be getting that tomorrow. With the pumped up kicks, you better run fast. Yeah, well, I'd be golfing maybe. No, I can't golf yet. Every year I've been in Iowa, I keep telling myself, this is the year I'm going to start playing a lot more golf again. And every year I don't play any. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Pritchard. Like, this was not a big deal surgery. Now, my surgeon is a little bit more old school. Where are you going? How far south, Adam? Florida? All the other kids with the pumped up dick. Rip, hillbilly rip, hillbilly rip. Oh, it did. It followed me and listened. The game is listening tonight. Oh, but I think the roughest part of this whole thing is the fact that, I mean, when my mom got this surgery, her doctor gave her like 60 days worth of painkillers. Dude, I might be able to get more, but I'm done after 10 days of the painkillers. Were all they gave me. Now, I rationed it out a lot better than normal for me because I kind of knew the pain was coming, and I wish I would have rationed it out a bit more. In fact, I am going to... Oh, shit. What kind did you get this time? Oh, are you getting rid? Like me. All right, let's look at this one again. Can I do that this time? No, I want to put this in between the houses this time. I want to be on the fairway if I can. God, this is an ugly line though. I love it. Oh, I love it. Double love it. Never let me go. Never let me go. No. I don't want that. I can't imagine I can't imagine being comfortable in that car. I know Jason Todd fits in it. If you feel like getting the SUV Porsche, I'm in on that. All right, we got the pin up front. Let's go with the high T3. It's going to be a long putt, but it's going to probably be 40 or 50 feet. I can't really lay off that shot too much. That's as much as I could have, and I just played a little cross on it. Yes, the Cayenne, and I believe it has an NE at the end, right? No, I'm actually looking forward to start working again. Jesus. The not being able to drive has stopped me from being able to do any work. Like me. Oh, perfect. Love it. Let's get a double here, too. Nope. That's over the edge. You need to get it then. That's if you got a plan and your plan matches my wants, then we should do it. When I say we, you should do it, and I will take all the rewards. That's what I'm trying to get my life based off of. Yeah, you don't need the Raptor and the Porsche. All right, easy pin. I hate this, though. This is where stouts are a problem, because I have to half cut a little bit back in. If I had a full wind ball, that thing's going right at it. I see the people. Oh, he's redoing all of that crap, too, Adam. All right, we're going to get points here. Maybe not. That is not fun, but let's try. Yeah, you guys should know more about that than I. Hi, Aiden. No. They added... It was a try. Next week, I believe we're going to get a full week-long event. In fact, we're going to make it a really easy one. And I want to see like 5 bettors out of everybody. But it's not going to be... So I talked to Kevin just before we started tonight. We're planning on having it be 1 week of a week-long event. Then the second one, the next week would be like the events like this. Now, going up to $3.50, if you notice, only 50 cents is still going to IT. It's $3 prize play. It's $3 matched around in the pot. But as I said, I got to take it easy. I've been hurting a bit. That didn't feel great playing. So I don't want to push this or overdo it. We will be live Friday. Take a look, too, if you guys have not signed up for the online tournament. I believe I already got you, Aiden, didn't I? For this next one? But if you have not signed up yet and you want to, I think Aiden was one of the first. Oh, no, I don't have you, Aiden. Aiden, send a friend request to first name tournament, last name director in the GT Caddy app, and then I'll put you down on the list. And oh, giddy up. But I'm gonna call it a night, though, guys. I'm gonna go sit back down, get this neck brace off, and smoke some painkillers. Yeah, the work on those cars was what the problem was. But so we will catch you guys Friday at 8 p.m. Love you guys, and we'll see you then. Message me if you have any questions. Word of mouth is out. Good night.